All right, it's November 8th, and it's been a long week, and it definitely probably shows. You probably didn't even know I had curly hair, or it's really wavy. But anyways, yeah, it's been a long week, and I know a lot of us, myself included, have our worries and our concerns for, like, I know I'm a cis white male, but like for our trans friends, our queer friends, our female and femme friends, and even our people of color friends, like, somehow that happened. That bullshit happened. We voted in the guy planning, if he acts on everything he's planning, to strip the rights of all those groups. Basic health care. He's proudly boasted he got rid of Roe versus Wade. Fuck that dude. Sorry, that's just an instant reaction. And we probably have been, like me, we'll pull it over here, eating our stress. Hopefully nothing too bad. Lightly salted. Little popped in safflower oil. Oh man, eating while filming. But, I felt, even though I'm still dealing with chronic fatigue, I still had to take 2 naps a day to get through this. But, we need to find, like, positive stuff. There's got to be positive stuff, too. Let's see if we can inspire, right? So let's see. That's good news. We got the right to abortion codified at a state level, at least. It's bullshit that it's not the same across all states. It's bullshit what fucking required 60% in Florida for it, and that it shouldn't be an issue across. It should be a national thing. Should have control over their body and their choices. And even this one actually really good news, because there should be no reason to be reducing the hourly wage of those people. We should be raising their wages, if anything. So that, there's some good stuff. People were, at least they were smart on other things. Let's see. I don't know how people keep voting for that. Stanton's doing okay. That's not bad. Oh, come on, Gallego. Let's just hold that lead, because fuck that crazy woman. But then it always comes back to this bullshit. Well, there's got to be other stuff. Let's see. Checking over at the Verge. Shit's fucking hell. Bad for the environment. Oh, this is alright, so not good there. Well, let's check over. Let's try Forbes. They've got, oh fucking hell, finding good news is like, I don't know how anyone supports this insane asshole. Especially as someone who is dealing with a virus that he's fucking helped spread misinformation and spread less caution and I can't really fuck. Dentists everywhere have screamed out in pain here. Misinformation on this is scary as shit. Though at least it says here there's some good news, right? Oh, fucking hell. Well, let's try this. Let's go over to the hit. Oh, motherfucker. That fucking moron. How do you cut that kind of budget? Yeah. Good questions. Good questions. Make the debt soar. That's something his fucking believers somehow. Can't fucking believe this shit. All right, but we're trying to find something else. Let's go over to. Oh, this is amazing! I love this. I hope this is true. Oh, it's onion. Fuck. It's still, we can dream, right? We can dream shit like that happens. All right, well, let's try Gizmodo. I like my tech sites, and fuck. Seriously. Why? Why did these fucking morons not understand? Oh wait, because a lot of people don't know how economics work. Oh yeah. Who's angry? Fuck. Could make the PS Pro, which is $700 right now, people. Costs $100. The Switch 2, maybe more now. You're fucking with my Nintendo. Assholes. New console that I want, and I'm probably gonna have to pay more because you guys were fucking idiots. Not you that didn't vote for the orange fucking moron, but the majority that apparently did. Well, you know, social media is always good for fighting positive stuff, right? What's sarcasm? Let's jump over to... well, there we go. John Cooper's a good... Oh, shit, there's the one I reposted, and he's reposted apparently recently, and... Oh, cool. So, they really don't understand what fucking tariffs do. His neighbor's an anecdote here. Fucking... I just read that tariffs are going to raise prices and stuff. I don't get it. I thought China paid for them. Oh my god, people. Do your fucking homework if you're gonna fucking vote. Ooh, man. So easy to be angry, right? At least it's not sadness. I'm, just pissed a little bit. You can't see my mouse point. Anyways. Some people are... yeah, this is not... that could be good news. That's some good news. Okay, we're finding some good stuff in here, but there's some... well... This sucks. Bodybuilding unions. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite, gamer social medias, and he's got some stuff on, PlayStation fucking up with Concord, and apparently realizing they need to... And, more tariff stuff. Let's see. Let's listen.
Are tariffs inflationary?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Who pays for tariffs? Not the company that you are tariffing. So let's use the favorite example. China exports stuff to us, and then we tariff them, right? We, as an importer of Chinese goods, pay for the tariffs, not China. I think that's what the most important fact that people need to understand is that the company exporting the product does not pay for the tariff. How it works is this. They put stuff on a boat. It arrives here. When the company that imports it and distributes and sells it, let's say Costco, whatever, the distributor, goes to the port and takes it, they pay for the tariff there.
At the port?
At the port, yeah. It's all clear, when you clear customs.
Okay. It's
collected there. And basically what happens is when the product reaches the shelves, it's more expensive now. So what would...
so there's more cost to get
it's like I did that example before, right? Okay, you buy a t-shirt for $10 without tariffs, right? And you sell it here for 12, right? Mm-hmm. When you tariff China $2 on that, then it's going to cost you $12 to get here. You're not going to sell it at zero profit. You're going to have to bump the price up.
I know, but everyone says in the comments that believe this whole tariff thing, then we should be buying American-made t-shirts.
Yeah, okay.
We grow cotton here anyway.
That's a fallacious argument, though. Okay, what is your cost of living here? What is your cost of labor here compared to China? How are you going to pay people to make that t-shirt at the same price that they make it in China? It's impossible. And what's the result of that, right? You pass the price increase on, the cost of labor, the cost of everything that's more expensive here, regulatory costs, taxes, all that kind of stuff. It costs more to make things here, which is why we only make certain kinds of things here. We don't make t-shirts here anymore. What do we make? An airplane. What do we make? We make...
American-made cars. We do make them. Well, actually, no. I think we make them in Mexico because it's cheaper.
Yeah, that's the whole point. So the whole thing that people have to understand about manufacturing, like...
Okay, so that's that's awesome explanation and fucking infuriating if people don't grasp that. Well, but he's still a gamer. That's like, if you can actually check out Spawn on Me. Really good if you're looking for video game stuff. Cleef's awesome. But also, yeah, look at this. Look at this bullshit. Searches went up on the 6th to figure out what the fuck Project 2025 is. What the fuck, people? How do you look into what you're fucking voting for? Don't be suddenly surprised and remorseful, because now you can't take this shit back. Oh man, now I'm angry again. Okay, well, let's get off of X. We know Twitter. We can't. We'll call it Twitter because fuck Elon. But let's get over to Threads. It's a nicer community, and I know Mark Cuban over there's. He's been really. Oh shit. I mean, as a Suns fan, I disagree. Agree to disagree. But he's also, let's see, he's actually really good on this too. Let's see, you can have the tariffs. They increase the cost as in retaliatory. So then our stuff gets hurt going back. Oh, wow. I thought this was all win-win. But another. And he's got billions. Seems to be pointing out some bullshit that's really infuriating. Not to mention, let's see, the CHIPS Act, and then China, like, both sell on Amazon. Oh, here we go. Here's a good example. When tariffs are turned on, let's say tariffs are 60%. American company has $100 cost. Company $60 tariff sells for $250. They open an American warehouse, both selling Amazon. Chinese company sells theirs in the U.S. at a lower cost. They pay the 60% tariffs, 48th. They sell for cheap and undercut it because there's no. They just take the middleman out. This doesn't benefit us. The fact that so many people fucking gotta. All right, well, let's try Michael Mayweather. Really good. He's pushing for positive stuff. Yeah, we fucking screwed over our women. It's and then what's this?
I'm your Republican congressman. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. It's your body, my choice. You will never
Fuck that. What the fuck?
control your own bodies.
This is who you voted with.
Be the president of the global empire.
This is the people you voted with.
I already know there's going to be a bunch of people who are like, who cares what that troll has to say? He's not President Trump. Mm-hmm. He doesn't matter. I don't even know who that guy is. You don't recognize that guy? I don't blame you. It's hard to keep track of all the shitheads. But that's Nick Fuentes. As in, Donald Trump had him over for dinner. White nationalist, Holocaust denier. And he was like, come on in. Come to Mar-a-Lago with Kanye West. We'll chop it up. God. That's who said that. Plus, this has made a ton of them feel very, very emboldened. When Nick posted, your body, my choice forever, this guy said, there's going to be a lot of women threatening sex strikes, LMAO, as if you have a say. Oh, and then here's a comment from TikTok that was left on a woman's video. Big Paul here, after his failed rap career. Leaving that in comments. And remember when myself and others were talking about Project 2025? And a bunch of y'all were like, that's not real. You're spreading misinformation. That's not Donald Trump. He has Agenda 47. As if Agenda 47 isn't like the children's book version of Project 2025. Remember that? Remember how you all said that? It wasn't even 24 hours. It was literally the next morning, hours after his victory. Republicans celebrate by admitting they can't wait for Project 2025. All these people, Matt Walsh, Charlie Kirk, all these people out here going like...
Let's mute that. I can't. But you know what? I turned my anger into sadness. You know, fuck these people. Let's get motivated. Let's fucking push back. Let's fucking stand up. It is some bullshit. And this is the worst. Fucking... let's see if we can... Let's take that off for now. Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. In my ear monitor. Now, cleaned up. And fired up. Because fuck that bullshit that you just saw. We should channel this these worries, the sadness into pushing back against these fucking piece of shits. They've been fucking emboldened. Let's start with, I think this is a good suggestion, and you're going to hear it probably start. We're going to see how long I can actually, we may not want to, but let's bring back a classic. This should get us fired up, right? AJJ. It is a 2020 classic, but it's still relevant, I think. See, they should. I wonder if they use. Anyways, I'm probably gonna we'll pause that there. But yeah, fucking, and then you know what? Let's go support some groups because we should. Let's mobilize. Let's push back. For one, really good group to, go support is the ACLU. They've even were boasting how much they had fought back and fought some of the horrible things the first time around that the Trump administration tried to push. And so a good group to go give donations to, see if you can get involved if you have the time. Another one, of course, the Phoenix, well, any Black Lives Matter, but this is the Phoenix Metro one. You can see the address up here, and they have ways to volunteer. They got ways to donate. This is another awesome one. Poet in Action that you've heard me say every week. I mean, you've probably heard me say all these every week. But yeah, of course. And yeah, we've got also the Stop AAPI Hate. If you ever thought the A's were in together when I said it into a microphone. Also ways to get involved and donations and yeah. And one of my favorite here, helping LGBTQ youth here in Phoenix, 1 in 10. And of course, we've got to touch on the fucking genocide going on over there, which is only going to get worse. I should have brought it up here. Let's see, Trump, Yahoo. Yeah, yeah. They are all happy because he also has talked about how he fucking talks to him regularly, even before this. See, signal support and call with it. No, that bullshit. So yeah, this is a good group to donate. I know I was reading, it's still been hard to get stuff in, but yeah, let's do some stuff. Let's fucking, and then throw back on some AJJ. Yeah. All right, we're back. And now that I'm pumped up and fired up and angry and apparently mixing going back here. But yeah, we got shows that we'll talk about. Speaking of AJJ, not them playing specifically, but speaking of bands and artists that are coming to Phoenix, and I got a good one that I'm stoked to tell you about that hasn't been here in over a decade. That fucking some of the best politics comes from their lead singer and their band. So you probably already are like, wait, what is it? So I guess I should say, let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, where I recommend shows with artists and bands that I think fucking rule, that you'll probably enjoy. And I am pumped up, aren't I? And you saw that I have wavy curly hair. How crazy, right? This is with product and sideburns. But yeah, so I'm recommending shows with at least one artist, usually more. But regardless, if there's one or another, most of the time you'll fucking love everyone that's playing with them. So definitely get there early and support those artists. Of course, also recommending every week to mask up if you're going indoors and watching bands and artists. Ooh, excuse me. Hopefully I won't have to drink some water. But yeah, take precautions that make these spaces welcoming and comfortable for immunocompromised friends, for lowering the risk of these bands and artists having to cancel or postpone any of these shows, especially the touring ones, and just being a fellow, just courtesy to your fellow person. Especially because with my long COVID, I'm being told that another case can make my symptoms worse, which, thank goodness, I've already been taking precautions, and knock on wood, haven't had another one yet. But I've also had chronic fatigue for the last 28 months, and brain fog that definitely made me take a second out because I couldn't even connect dots of what band names I was reading when I was preparing this episode, what they meant. So, yeah, also why always up later, right? I'm taking my time though, because I'm not doing energy drinks anymore. I'm trying to be better, trying to be healthier. And I guess we're just going to live with little see-through afterbirth cartoon, right? But of course, things you can do. I'm sure I fucking pissed off some people, some unsubscribes, right? Well, you can also help me out by liking them if you liked that intro, you liked what you saw. Also use that information to spread and show people how they were misinformed. I know it's hard to permeate because I've even been proactive, trying to engage, especially friends and former friends who've unfriended and blocked, and even some strangers, because it's first, I don't like being just sitting on my hands, even with chronic fatigue, even knowing the stress tends to trigger chronic fatigue spells to go into that shit, which is what really sucks. Which is why that intro, I feel it a little bit, but you know what? I think it's good. Let's be fucking fired up. Let's not, I understand fear and I understand being scared, and I'm right there with you, but let's fucking stand up to this bullshit once they start this bullshit. They're already fucking starting this bullshit, as you saw. Was it the Texas State University campus assholes and people? Fuck those dudes. So yeah, let's just try to, in a positive way, but we don't have to always. I expect there to be protests once again regularly once this really starts, and it's gonna get interesting. So, of course, be safe. Do not, as my friend Travis Stevens there was posting, don't break your sobriety over this. I know it's stressful. I know. I even broke my diet a little bit. I ate a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos by the end of election night. Try not to do too many bad things. We're going to talk about on Wednesday, but yeah. Let's try to turn this into positivity. Let's protect the ones we love, protect the friends we love. And yeah, I think we got to just stress that out. Of course, other things, if you're watching on YouTube, you can also hit that subscribe button. And if you're on the other stuff, you can always hit that follow button. I'm not pushing that other platform anymore. Fuck that. So much anger and frustration. But wherever you're watching, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, which I'm happy to see is people are finally starting to really be active. I'm trying to finally have a feed of things I want to see on there. Threads, Facebook. I'm trying to remember what else I didn't mention. But yeah, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky. We'll figure it out. I'm every shoujo and all that stuff, including YouTube. But the other thing is, brain fog is such a fun thing. If I don't get ads, I don't get support that way. So you can always support me by, if you're on Facebook, there's that stars thing. It's like tips. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Eventually we'll get that. But yeah, this is where I'm totally brain fogging and forgetting like 10 seconds ago is fun. But patreon.com/everyshoujo. There we go. Patreon.com/everyshoujo. And thank you everyone that does support me there. It helps me with costs of this stuff, helps me with website costs. It just came up on renewal for everyshoujo.com. It helps just in general, and I thank everyone that supports me there. And there's even $1 a month, so if you don't have to donate that much, but if you want to tip for all this stuff, I appreciate it. And yeah, patreon.com/everyshoujo for a third time. And then what you're hearing underneath this episode, as of at least after that intro, because I don't know if I'm going to put it underneath the beginning of the intro, but it is off the brand new Haymarket Squares album that I fucking I love, and I hate that this chronic fatigue is still causing issues, but you're hearing Water's on Fire underneath this episode. That their song Nice is one of my favorites also, but I kind of was like, I don't know. People are going to be pissed for that intro, but regardless, go check out their new stuff. I got some riches. I got some songs to put on next 2 weeks at least, now that I know. But yeah, so go check that out. And of course, every week, I like to just stress, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck transphobia, fuck sexism, fuck all that bullshit that you saw there, be highlighting ways that we can support and be proactive. And you can find all those over on everyshowjo.com/get involved. It's in the menu bar if you go over to the website that you can see behind me. But let's go support. And I didn't even touch on, I got other links in there, including Feed Phoenix, including Punk Rock Saves Lives, all that fun stuff. Feed Phoenix, helping with the homeless here in Phoenix and against self-harm. Punk Rock Saves Lives against everything. And yeah, so there's some awesome stuff and things to get involved in. We're going to need to. I know it sucks that we got a fascist and oligarch coming in and potentially unchecked, but we can still push back. We still have power, and if, as you even saw, was it John Cooper's tweet where his neighbor just realized the tariffs are going to be passed on to us? Yeah. There's another one I shared over onto Threads, I think it was Threads, that talked about how there are businesses that are not getting Christmas bonuses because their employer is now stocking up on supplies before these potential tariffs go in. So, yeah. Understand economics before you fucking vote for a piece of shit. I'm still getting angry. Regardless, you want to support your favorite musicians, your favorite artists. The best, simplest way is go buy that merch. Go to their merch booth. Go to their merch store directly is the best. I also like through Bandcamp. It's still a decent amount, and it's still better than what they'll get if you stream 5,000 sometimes or more. Yeah, it's streaming is bullshit if you're trying to actually help them make money. So throw that out there. And then, yeah, of course, the most fun way, the simplest way, the way I miss the most is by going out to a fucking show. Go support and love your favorite artists. And I guess I didn't find anything on Fridays that are in town, but around town. Of course, there's a Side Pony Express Festival. Day one, we know. I miss Havisham. I said it last week. I should message you one of you and find out how that's pronounced. Fat Grey Cat, Haley Green Band, Smooth Hands, Taylor Glasheen, Doug Preston, and the Faultless Painting Fences. I Am Hologram, Exploding Oranges, Treasure Fruit, Carol Pacing, Nine Inch Shakers. The Joeys, Brad Pitt, The Breakup Society. It's got to be that popcorn. Bernie Jerk, Better Problem, and so many more. And down in Old Town, I put Gilbert. Fuck. Bisbee. Man, who is tired now? Not me. Don't have... This is... what's weird is I have a... Anyways, we won't talk about what's in the notes, but... Yeah, so there's some awesome stuff. We also got some stuff down in Tucson with Hillbilly Casino and Screaming Rebels, Res Toad, and Sterling Bunch. Of course, by the time we're watching this, it's probably too late anyways. 9 p.m. down there. Tucson. And Gacy Day Parade, Read Out the Language of Thieves, and Brody's Dark Horse Tavern, 9 p.m. And then Saturday, I've been looking forward to this since it was announced. I've been looking forward to this since it was teased by Jay Navarro at Punk Rock Bowling at the club show. Oh, I wasn't supposed to announce that, he said. But yes, the first time in over 10 years, Break Anchor was the last time I saw Jay Navarro play a Phoenix stage, and that was a yucca. The Suicide Machines are back. They're going to be playing a match and some Gasoline in its entirety for its anniversary, 20 years, how about that? With Against All Authority. Yep, they're coming to Phoenix. Capite, who I fucking love. And Omnigun, who I fucking can't wait to see. I'm hoping this Chronic Fatigue plays nice and works with me, and I can get out there and watch these bands, because especially after this week, it's the right politics. It's the right person you want to hear fucking yelling and things about just this country and the current state. It's a good, awesome show at the Now Theater, starting at 6 p.m. That's what it says on the tickets. Show starts at 6, so plan accordingly. Other awesome stuff, we got Wayne Fest 2024, not to be confused with WTFS, that's another one. But Wayne Fest takes place at the Coronado Park this year with the Liars Handshake, Mike and the Molotovs, if we want to talk about a band. That's good to see after Tuesday's results. Mike and the Molotovs. Though I don't know what will be family-friendly version of. And we got Bowcat also over the Coronado Park starting at 5 p.m. And we got Public Servants back in town with Sick in the Head, Skeleton Army, and Natural Infestation at Rips Bar, 8 p.m. we've got Monkey Cat with Knife Fight and Body Res. Sorry, I was checking something as I read. Knife Fight, Body Res at Chopper John's, 9 p.m. There you go. We got the Zoinks. Zoinks, Scoob, old buddy. Kind of close. Kind of. I didn't practice. We got Jet Set Radius, Vicky Vicious and the Saints, Something Outrageous and Good Day at the Ground Zero Studio starting at 6 p.m. Another early one. We got The End of History, Nick Noodle, and the Angel Hairs. Throw that on the board of good names. Sonora, Vintage Clothes, Bay Window, Narwhals Jr., and Room Tree at Bud's on Grand. 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. show for us. A plan for the afternoon. Got down in Tucson. We got Swigfoot with Torn at the Seam, the Distortionists at the Hut down there, 8 p.m. And then Sly Pony Festival Day 2. Unfortunately, I don't know who's playing because they only posted Friday's lineup. So, but there's so many awesome stuff, including ones I didn't even mention from Fridays. There's Turn Zero. There's Bittersweet Way. What else? Who did I not mention that I put in Golden Boots? But yeah, Old Town Bisbee. You can go check that out. It usually starts around 10. It's amazing. One of my, maybe the favorite festival that's ongoing still in Arizona. So check that out. And then Sunday, Charger, the band with Matt Freeman of Rancid, and also wasn't he in Alp Ivy? Yeah. But yeah, so it's his band with The Plagues, TV Tragedy, Yucca Tap from 8 p.m. Very, very Motorhead, very rock. It's really fucking good though. Go check that out. Yeah, 8 p.m. Yucca Tap. And then day 3 wrapping up down in Bisbee for Side Pony Express Festival. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. Other than stuff will start around 10 a.m. and you'll find music walking around everywhere. It's an amazing experience and time. Then Monday we got Boy Scott with Small Crush, another band I fucking would love to check out and get. Their album's really good if you haven't checked it out. The new one that came out this year, I believe. But they're over the Valley Bar, 8:30 p.m. Tuesday I got nothing to recommend, so relax, take it easy. Take a load off. We got Wednesday, though. We got Tiny Moving Parts with Action Adventure, Grey Wind, and Sundress, our own local Sundress at Walter Studio, 7 p.m. Plus, we got Intensified, this time featuring a band, Without a Doubt. No Doubt covers over at Rips Bar, 9 p.m. Thursday, we got Ska Punk Feast, as they're calling it, with Idle Vice, Factory Reset, The Unholy Missionaries, a band I need to fucking... I swear, once I'm healthy, once I can fucking figure out... We're going to get that out. And Bounce House. I got to fucking see Bounce House. This is all over at Taproom 120 over in Gilbert, 7:30 p.m. We also got Sean Dundas and Friends with Juniper Ridge, Bogey, at the Valley Bar, 7 p.m. We've got the Red Knot Chili Peppers with Killing Sunday. That's why that's on this list. The dudes of Killing Sunday on there. The Millennial Summer at the Marquee Theater, 6 p.m. Igor and the Red Elves is the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. Plus, we've got... I think it's Cameron, Arizona. The flyer says the message for address, so I just put it on here. A Press Logic with Mad Society, Natural Infestation, and the Blissons. Yes, the Blissons are back. I may have. There we go. I'm fixing typos that you won't see. Then, yeah, Friday. You heard that song. Was it Paradise Deluxe? On last week's episode, Paper Fox is doing their album release for that album. Yes. With Stereoplasma and Manic Vamp over at Linger Longer Lounge, 7 p.m. We also got Drug Church with Modern Color, Soul Blind, and Pony, which I wonder if that's the Pony from Toronto. Really good. But check that out, 9th Theater, 7:30 p.m. Got the Dead Boys back in town with Sick in the Head, T.O.B., and Victims and the Kentucky Rifles at the 44, 8 p.m. We got Reggae Ska Punk Night featuring Planting Seeds, Tactless, Torn at the Seam, and No Slowing Down at Taproom 120s, 7 p.m. over for you guys in the Far East Valley, I guess what you say. And then we got Lost in the Sun at the Wilderness Brewery downtown, 7 p.m. So yeah, bunch of awesome stuff. Try to keep your head up. That's the best thing I can tell you. I definitely have gone through the motions of it. Like I said, I had a whole fucking bag of Doritos over the course of Tuesday night. And understandably, it's definitely a turning point, and hopefully we can withstand some of the challenges that are going to come in a second term of that asshole. But yeah, let's stand up for and protect those that this is going to take away rights and maybe potentially worse. Yeah. So let's just protect them. Let's stand up for them. Let's use this and channel it into more productive motivation, anger, calling out that bullshit, and be compassionate. It's hard to break through when they are trying to block out facts, and I can't say I have a good strategy. I hope that I can get some friends back from this. I'm sure we all are in that same camp, some family, and got to try every once in a while. And maybe the passive attempt is if there's casually watching this and going, wait, what? Maybe this opens their eyes up, or maybe they shrug it off, and I hate it. Go listen to a comedian. I'm like, they cite their source on Last Week Tonight. Everything has a fucking cited source where you can find it. Like, a world where facts are apparently, yeah. Anyways, try not to be discouraged. Let's protect our loved ones, our friends, everyone that we can that are going to definitely need it, and be an ally to them in the coming months and years, and hopefully we can weather this and push for the changes that we really need in this country. So, you guys, be safe out there in general, but also if you're going out to a show. Get a DD if you're drinking. And, of course, let those bands know that you fucking love them. Share them. Spread the word. They appreciate it. They really do. And they love to see it. Plus, I'm living vicariously through you a lot of nights, so I appreciate it. I guess that's all I got. It's probably a longer episode than you're hoping. But yeah, anyways, until next week, take care.